The Unedit.
Yay.
How are you? This might be more of a therapy session than an edit. Let me get this further away. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do.
Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do. Well, I wanted to do it until I'm getting yelled at about plates and bowls and garlic bowls. The impatience that somebody has for me this morning and everybody else.
But
because she's not happy.
that's not true.
Really?
I'm not unhappy. I just have a lot going on right now. And when I've got a lot going on, I can be kind of short about stuff and direct because when you have a lot going on, like I guess the first thing to go for me is like tiptoeing around eggshells. Like I just don't,
Well, this goes back to the conversation. Sometimes she sets the tone around here, and the tone has been set for the day, and that's what I'm worried about because we have a lot to do today, and kids are home from school because it snowed 2 days in a row. I'm sitting here looking at roads again, and I mean, they totally could have gone to school 2 days in a row, so take that. What are you doing?
But saying that I set the tone for the way things go around here is like not a call out for your own actions.
No, I was totally fine until I'm getting ordered around by a drill sergeant for a plate. I said garlic bowl, garlic bowl.
It was an instruction you seem to be struggling with.
I'm thinking through, you know how sometimes when you get an instruction you have to stop and think it through and let it settle because I mean, the garlic bowl didn't work at first, and so I'm sitting there feeling the plate going, well, this is lighter than a garlic bowl. Okay, there you go.
Every week, we put the phone. I like to use the phone for YouTube Lives. We put the phone on one of these little arm things. I can't show it to you because the phone's on it, but it clips to something. And over Christmas break, I had a platter sitting on like a big, heavy, like turkey type platter sitting on the counter. And when we were about to do the Unedit, I was like, oh, I can just hook the phone thing to this. And it worked really well. And we did it several times. And then one week we used the computer to film the live, which I don't like because then I can't reference my notes or look things up.
Why can't you use your phone to look things up?
Because we're filming YouTube Live.
If you film on a computer, why can't you use your phone to look things up?
Oh, because it's way harder to type with my thumbs than it is on a keyboard.
Okay. Anyway.
That's gonna be like the old people's superpowers. Like we can type, and like all the kids are gonna be like, "Hang on a second."
I heard something yesterday. I heard something yesterday that voice to text is very, what do they call it? It's very boomer. Like baby boomers is what they're calling.
My mom uses it all the time.
That's what they're calling the old people now. Instead of old people, they call them boomers. And so voice to text
That's not new though.
I know.
Okay.
Just for reference. I mean, maybe somebody doesn't know that.
Oh, for the young people that are watching us?
For all the young people that are watching.
If you don't know what old people are called,
but anyway,
it used to be boomers, but now we're old people and you're going to call us.
You're not supposed to do voice to text anymore because you're
a
boomer. Anybody. Old people. Only old people use voice to text.
Where'd you hear this?
On the radio.
So in addition to thinking they know everything, they also think it's going to be faster to do this?
Mm-hmm. And safer while you're driving.
That's an argument for... No, that doesn't make any sense.
What about the new generation makes sense?
I think that every generation says that, right?
Mm-hmm. We're now the old people going.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So if our parents were boomers, what are we?
Don't know.
Let me look that up. Actually,
Thank goodness you have your computer.
let me ask ChatGPT. Actually, that's gonna probably.
No, don't do that. That'll cost money.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I thought we had to pay per word
No,
or per word block.
only if you want like an extended amount of data, or you're using their API to recall data for your business.
So anyway.
So we didn't sleep well last night. Did you sleep well last night?
As far as I know.
I don't feel like you did.
Kind of been ill. A little congestion going on.
So I
woke
didn't
up
sleep
coughing
well
at
last night.
6:30. I think
Yeah,
somebody's alarm went. Your alarm went off at 7.
7:50.
So.
So I didn't sleep well last night. I've got a lot going on. We had this exact same conversation the other day. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not trying to put everybody else in a bad mood. I just get really direct when I get stressed about stuff. Because I don't have time to be.
Well, then instead of yelling people about what you want, why don't you get up and get it yourself? If you want a plate, a certain plate, get up and get the plate.
Yeah. Good one.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So anyway.
Because I don't have time? Aren't you supposed to ask for help when you need it?
We had time to yell at somebody to get you the plate. Why can't you just stand up and go get the plate? What is this truck doing?
I don't know. There's a city truck outside our house.
They've got the little dumpster thingies in the back. Huh. I thought they were icing or sanding the road, but don't need that because it didn't freeze. Because it's... So, okay. What's next?
I don't know anything about... No.
How'd it go at Mockingbird?
Mockingbird was... the grand opening was Monday.
Soft opening.
Soft opening, that's true. February 14th.
So locals come on by for some champagne or whatnot.
Yeah, there's going to be, I think, a little grand opening party on Valentine's Day. Little champagne and shop situation. So yeah, so that got going. I finished the mural. I painted the walls of the bathroom, which ended up being a huge time commitment. I didn't plan really well for it. I feel like saying just per the usual on anything I don't plan well for. I'm not a great planner. I do like having a plan B in place, but I always feel like people don't want to do what I want to do, so I'm really hesitant to like put myself out there, you know?
What do you mean?
Just like I wasn't the kid in high school who got invited to parties and stuff. You know? So, like having a party, I don't know. I just feel socially awkward or whatever. So, but you rally, you do it.
Thank goodness for wine.
How many sneezes is that?
It's 1.
That was the first one? This argument. David has like a sneeze thing. Is there a diagnosis for that?
It's only when I'm congested. She thinks I sneezed 20 times in a row. There's no way.
You frequently sneeze more than 3 times in a row.
I have not I have been counting since you accused me of sneezing 20 times in a row, and I've never done more than 2. So thank you very much.
I know, but there are times when it has been a lot of sneezes.
Yeah.
And so we'll be someplace and they'll go, bless you. And I just kind of sit there because I'm like, just wait until he's done. But then usually when he's done, I've kind of tuned it out by then. But if you start saying bless you every time they sneeze, like every time he sneezes, you'll be saying bless you for a lot. So if you're ever hanging out with us and you sneeze and nobody says bless you, it's because my husband and 2 of my children have a undetermined diagnosis of sneezelitis.
I'm just congested. That's not helping that situation.
Yeah.
So, what is poised?
It's this thing that is that it keeps popping up, and I don't want it to pop up. I want it to.
Because it wasn't set up correctly.
Yeah, as I just clicked on a.
It says, "This is interesting. What's next?"
You give me something.
I haven't had time to think about it.
I've thrown a couple things out there.
I threw out Mockingbird.
Oh yeah, you did.
Your turn. What's going on today? What are you busy with?
I mean, kids home from school.
Yeah.
It's like we get 2 days into a new semester, somebody gets strep, and then you get a week into the new semester. I mean, have we had a full week yet?
Mm-mm.
I think there was one in there. But it seems like they're going pretty quickly.
No, the kids went back to school the next Monday. Well, I guess that first week was.
And there was Martin Luther King off, and then there was a strep day, and now we've got 2 snow days.
Mm-hmm. Kind of unnecessary snow days, but.
Okay. What can I do to make you feel validated so you don't have to make that point again?
Nothing.
Do you think we should have had a snow day?
Okay, I'm gonna go get some more coffee.
I'm just joking.
I'm gonna go get some more coffee.
Can I not make a joke?
Sure.
See, we're just still not on the same. So my question would be, how do Hoda and Jenna rally and get on the same page when they don't feel like they're on the same page? Because that joke went over like a ton of lead bricks. Okay, so
Tonight we have a church thing.
we do.
Until then, it's figuring out what to feed children and
Leftovers.
keep them busy.
We have made 3 soups.
3.
Yeah,
What
I
was the
made
third one?
ramen the first night using not a daily harvest, that's a different thing, a half-baked harvest recipe. It was really good, really delicious. And then you made tomato soup and grilled cheese yesterday for lunch.
Burned grilled cheese.
Mine was fine. It was a little crispy on top, but I didn't taste anything burned. And then I made chicken noodle soup last night. Did you have a bowl of that?
I had a little bit, yeah.
It wasn't as good as the last time.
It was better.
Oh, you did like it better? I thought maybe, I was trying to figure out why. I didn't put cream in it. We didn't have any cream, so I just used whole milk. And then I didn't know this, but the last time I made chicken noodle soup, David ordered groceries, so he went to get them. I can't remember, but they had the egg noodles that they had were frozen. And I've never bought frozen noodles before.
Where did I get those from? I thought I got them from Chris, but maybe I didn't get them from
Sprouts or something.
Chris.
And so they were kind of like big and fat and chunky. They were really good. So then yesterday, the only difference I can think of in last night's recipe and the recipe from time before last, I guess, was cream and the style of egg noodles.
Tasted good to me. What little I had.
So in terms of what we're gonna eat today, our leftover soups, does that work?
Sounds good to me.
There's pimento cheese and crackers.
I want to cook today. That was a lot of kitchen cleaning and
It was a lot of kitchen cleaning.
resetting for
So I
soup
think
number
the
2.
thing with when our kids are out of school is just that, because we both work from home, like everything kind of stops. Did you know it takes 38 minutes to get back on track after you've been interrupted?
I've heard that before.
So, like, if one of us is working and then a kid just barges into the room, because you teach them to knock, but you don't always.
They don't always knock.
And so they barge into a room and you're trying to get stuff done, and I do kind of feel like it makes for short tempers and long days in general, just because it's kind of thrown everything off,
Hey, we have one person watching. Hello, one person.
We did have 2.
Oh, goodbye, one person.
And then I guess today's Wednesday, right? So tomorrow's Thursday. So we'll have 2 school days
Usually how it goes.
to get all of our stuff done this week. So it feels like a lot's going on right now,
Yep, indeed.
Okay, let's end on a positive note.
Okay.
You say something positive.
How about you give it a go?
We I'm big on progress through iteration, sort of a value, and we determined that we wanted to be more consistent about doing the unedit, and today is a perfect example of a day that it would have been easier to cancel it, but we rallied and we did it anyway.
Yep, we did.
Okay, that's my positive thing. What's yours? You've got this. A gratitude would also suffice.
Boy, it's just not coming really easy this morning. Normally it is right on the tip of my tongue, gratitude and positivity, but it's just not there. That was Jerry Jones.
One more time?
He always said, see, can't do it. Positivity.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
There was an SNL skit I saw the other day, like it was the shorts on Peacock.
Here.
On Peacock. And there was a guy named Jimmy Jones or something, and I was like, is that a parody on Jerry Jones?
No, Jimmy Jones was the coach of the Cowboys back when they were good in the mid-90s, early mid-90s.
And now Jerry Jones is the owner of the Cowboys?
Jerry Jones is the owner, was the owner, or still is the owner, but was the owner when Jimmy Jones was coaching. They played football together
That's
at
a
Arkansas.
lot of J's.
So they were making fun of Jimmy Jones. Yeah, he's like the little short guy, and
You'll have to go watch
he's got
it.
perfect hair.
Yeah, but it was white.
Yeah, he's an old
okay.
man now.
Um,
Oh, that feels good. It's hot in here. Because you're in here.
so what's your positive
I
thing?
don't know. I'm struggling this morning. My brain is not working because it's clouded with congestion. I have a little bit of a headache.
And not sleeping well, and kids, and being out of workflow.
Yeah, I'm ready for this to be over. Oh, man.
Okay, well, he's grateful that there are doors that he can open,
Yeah, that's a good one.
that it's hot in here because I'm
grateful that you're
sitting
gonna
in here
go
with him.
Get back in bed and sleep and hopefully wake up rested and feeling pleasant.
I'm not feeling unpleasant.
Well,
I'm just feeling like
hard
there's
to
a
tell.
lot to do. Let's just get it done. That's all. Okay. signing off. If ever we were gonna edit and then edit, this would be.
Why would you edit it? Then it wouldn't be an unedit. It would
I
be an
know.
edit.
I know.
Hey, this is how it goes sometimes.
It is how it goes. That's right. Okay. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.